What's going on, guys? Anders here. Welcome to episode number 6 of FPT. This is where your favorite YouTubers feature their favorite piece of tech. Let's get started.
Hey guys, it's Tech Infusion. First off, I'd like to thank Anders for featuring me in this video. If I had to pick a favorite out of all of my devices and technology that I own, hands down, it would have to be the Nintendo Switch. Now, you've probably already heard about how great the Switch is, but the reason I love it is because of the fact that it's so portable. Up to this point, if I wanted to play A-list games, it'd have to be done on a gaming PC or console. Because the Nintendo Switch is capable of playing some of my favorite games is what makes it so special to me. I don't have much time during the day to just sit around, so when I can just pull out the Switch and get into my game in under 30 seconds, it makes the purchase totally worth it. The build quality is just fantastic, and Nintendo did an amazing job with the Joy-Cons. I have a video on my channel going over 4 reasons why you should purchase the Nintendo Switch, so if you're interested, you can head on over to my channel, Tech Infusion, and check that out. I look forward to seeing you guys in the comments. Once again, huge thanks to Anders for featuring me, and to you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and until next time guys, peace out.
I originally thought that the Pixel 2 would have been a bad phone. I mean, looking at it, you could just see the humongous bezels, and I thought it would have been a flop just right there after my first impressions. But I was wrong. It's a great phone, and I'm starting to love it more and more. Hi guys, I'm Tony from Tectonic Bite, and this is why the Pixel 2 is my favorite piece of tech. One of the only areas where the Pixel 2 shines is software, and it does a really great job. So for a flagship at this price, you'd expect it to run really well, and of course it does. It runs the latest version of Android Oreo, and you get 3 years of consistent updates by Google, which is great because you know that it's not going to lag over time, and it's a stock Android experience, so there's no lag. I really love the user experience. It's very nice, and the phone is really smooth. And overall, I've started to overlook the bezels because this phone is very nice. The software is incredibly fast. I can launch apps really quickly, and that's very great. And one feature that I really like about the Pixel 2 is the active edge feature, which is the squeezing feature. And I thought this would have been a gimmick, but it's actually quite useful because I use it almost every day, just asking quick questions about math calculations and the weather and so on. The camera is amazing. It features optical image stabilization, which is great, and it also has electronic image stabilization, so you're gonna get stabilized results. The portrait mode is great as well because there's not much artifacting around the subject, and I really like the blur behind the subject because it's very nice. Battery life is quite good as well, and it charges pretty quickly with USB-C, which is future-proof. Overall, I really like this phone. A combination between the camera, battery life, and software produces a very nice phone, and this is why I love the Pixel 2. However, it's a premium flagship made for a small percentage of people, so I wouldn't recommend it to everyone, but if you're looking for a phone that has great software and a great camera, this is the one. However, you just have to keep in mind the bezels because it looks quite hideous. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, please check out my channel. I also have a couple other videos on the Pixel 2 if you'd like to check them out. And also, thanks to Anders for the collab. I really appreciate it.
Hey everyone, my name is Coop, and right now one of my favorite pieces of tech would have to be the original Samsung Galaxy Gear Icon X truly wireless earbuds. Well, to start, it's important to know that these are geared towards fitness, but that gives you features like sweat proofing, a built-in heart rate sensor, and also the ability to track your steps and distance and everything else that goes along with that. But if you're not real interested in fitness, these also will be fine for you because they block out a ton of sound considering how deep they go into your ears, and they sound really good for that matter. And one thing these earbuds have over almost any other competitor is the ability to download music directly onto them so that you don't have to take your phone along with you, which is huge for the fitness part of these because having a big phone in your pocket jumping around when you're trying to run or bike or something like that is definitely not desirable. Admittedly, one of the big complaints with these earbuds are the battery life, and yes, it's not great. You get about 2 to 3 hours of listening when you're streaming from your phone, but you do get more like 4 to 6 hours if you actually download the music, and considering you can recharge them multiple times in the battery case, it's really not that bad. I should also mention, compared to something like AirPods, these fit really snugly in your ears, and they also have really good control pads on the side, so you don't have to take out your phone to control things like your tracks or your volume, or even to start a workout. Speaking of which, when you do end a workout, it'll all save onto your Samsung device through the S Health app, and it does a great job of showing you what you want to know and not much of what you don't. And now with $50 shaved off the price tag thanks to the second generation, these earbuds have become even more valuable, especially for the fitness lover, but really anyone who appreciates really high quality, great sounding, truly wireless earbuds. Of course, a huge thanks to Anders for having me on his great channel. And if you guys are interested in seeing more on the Icon X, I recommend you check out my link in the description because I made a full review on my channel. With that being said, I hope to see you guys over there, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Hi champs, my name is Lisa. Maybe some of you also know me from the professional Counter-Strike Global Offensive scene known as Shifty. Maybe not, but FuryPixel asked me about my favorite piece of tech. So when I was thinking about my favorite piece of tech, I was having a really hard time because, come on guys, you know it, right? There's a lot of exciting stuff out there. So probably a lot of you are gonna think now this is super boring, but for me my favorite piece of tech is my gaming mouse. This little thing traveled with me across the world just to attend several Counter-Strike Global Offensive tournaments, and yeah, well, we were pretty successful. What I really like about this mouse is that Zoe kept the design really simple, and it's also available in 2 more sizes, so basically you can choose the one that fits or matches perfectly to your hand. Yeah. Of course, there's probably a lot more tech out there that's super exciting, but I'm still a gamer in my heart and I wouldn't trade my gaming mouse.
So what up FuryPixel fans, this is Ed Corsa from Droga Digital and Retro Digital, which are 2 channels in Spanish dedicated to technology and, well, retro gaming, the second one. So here, let's get this thing started. I came here to speak about my favorite piece of hardware. So let's dig into it. To begin with, I'm just going to tell you about this thing, that it's actually something that gets in tuning with everything that is here behind me. So since I have been trying to make this retro thing a thing, well, the thing that I'm going to be speaking of, it's the NVIDIA Shield. The NVIDIA Shield Portable, it's basically an Android device which it's capable of running, well, Android games, but most importantly to me at least, its ability to play emulators, which are pretty nice. Even though this thing by today's standards it's a little bit dated, back when it was launched it was pretty powerful. It has a Tegra 4 graphics processor, a quad-core ARM based processor that it's responsible for actually making all the Android magic work. So in terms of emulation, this thing it's the best thing you can actually have for many different reasons. But let's get this straight. It will not emulate something beyond a Nintendo 64 or something like this. I was even trying to emulate Sega Dreamcast, but it doesn't really keep up with the graphics or stuff. It gets hiccups every now and then. But basically for everything that it's retro and it's before this generation of consoles, is gonna work like silk. So the thing that I like the most from this thing is that it's, well, a portable. It's like a full controller experience. You have this control that is like a hybrid between an Xbox 360 controller and analogs like in a PlayStation 3, but everything in this little format that can be foldable. It's super nice. Also, the construction of this thing, it's quite sturdy, so I really like it, and its benefits doesn't actually stop in emulation things, because you actually have all the Android games library at your disposal, which makes it a super nice thing. Also, one more thing is that there are a couple games that were developed exclusively for these things. There's even a port from Half-Life 2 that it's fully playable and it comes from NVIDIA. And one more thing that I actually really like from this thing is that you can play PC games, like full-fledged PC games on it. How can that be possible? Well, it has a couple of ways to do it. First, you can live stream, well, you can stream games from your computer to this thing thanks to the GeForce Experience application. So if you have a powerful enough desktop computer or laptop computer somewhere in your house, you can pretty much stream these games to this device, and basically you can even play from the toilet or something. So after that, there's another service from NVIDIA in which you can actually pay kind of a rent like Netflix, and you can play PC games that are streamed to your computer directly from the cloud. From NVIDIA's cloud, it's the streaming service that we would like to see in many other platforms. So if you don't want to actually spend that much money on a new PC, but you still want to play the new games that get released for this platform, you can basically do it this way, by using the NVIDIA services. And wait a minute, you said it was old. Yes, it's a device that got released on 2013, but NVIDIA hasn't forgotten about what the NVIDIA Shield is, and they actually released a couple more products under this brand. They released the tablet, which I also own, but more importantly, right now you can actually get the Shield TV, which is an Android television, well, it's not an Android television stick, and at the same time it is, and it runs to everything that was capable of being run on the tablet. Well, with its limitations, because now it's on the TV, but yes, you have all the streaming, all the emulation, and all the things that made these devices great. Also with the quality from NVIDIA, and well, that's totally a good thing. So if you care to pick one up, if you find it used on eBay or something, I fully recommend it. It's a super nice experience for emulation and some games on the go. The only thing I dislike from it is that it's so sturdy, it's a little bit heavy, so to carry it around, well, it has its downsides, but still, it's something I really like. So for all of you, that was my favorite piece of hardware, the NVIDIA Shield Portable. And for me, that's all. Thank you very much for watching.
Introducing the Project 7 L240 from AeroCool. This RGB cooler features a 240mm radiator and 2 RGB fans. Light up your PC with colors you want. Set your favorite effects through AeroCool's hub or through RGB capable motherboards. For more info, check out the link below.
And that's all for this episode of Favorite Piece of Tech, my friends. Let me know which is yours on the comment section below. As always, I will leave everything listed and linked on the description below in case you want to get anything. Thank you very much to all the great YouTubers who was on this video. My name is Anders. See you next time.